Yo, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. It's your boy Trevor David Jones back up at it. And as you can see in the title here, we have a Magic the Gathering Spider-Man collab. I legit almost like jumped out of my seat when I saw this. I was like, is this real? Because they just did the Final Fantasy collab June 13th. So not even like barely 2 months ago. And now we got Spider-Man in Magic? Let's jump right in.
We wanted to make J. Jonah Jameson, and everybody gave us the same note, which is, it has to give Menace. Menace is both a mechanic in Magic, and he always calls Spider-Man a menace.
He does.
And so it's Magic meets Marvel in a really fun way. Magic is a trading card game.
It is.
You open up the packs
that's
and make
factual.
the deck you want to make.
It's about characters working together to form some sort of strategy to do something cool and clever. We've made a whole set about Spider-Man because there's no shortage of cool Spider-Man comics to reference and characters to riff on.
That looks sick. Man, Spider-Human Hero.
I've grown up with Marvel Comics since I was a little kid. I'm a giant fan, and so, you know, I would go through all the cards and I would make notes. They had flavor text once about how quickly the spider web dissolves. And I'm like, no, it takes longer to dissolve than that. And then they go back and change
like an hour or something like
It's
that?
Spider-Man from the 60s to the present. So you will see a bunch of different suits, no matter what you love. If it's the blue and red, if you love the black, we got you covered.
Spider-Man lends itself really naturally to
Venom.
things that a Magic set already needs.
Secret Identity is just so iconic to comic books, and so double-sided cards in this set let us represent both the civilian half and the more powerful superhero half.
Magic's resource system is such that you draw mana from lands. New York is actually a really good setting for that because your forest can be Central Park, and your mountains can be skyscrapers, and your islands can be the East River.
There's down-to-earth things like a taxi driver.
This is crazy,
pigeon
like
in
a
the set
straight-up
that kind of gives
Spider-Man
you that
set?
friendly neighborhood vibe. We got those really iconic comic book onomatopoeias like thwip or kapow or whoosh. And so you'll say them, you'll get to whoosh your cards away and just get that comic book feeling.
That's what's up. That's deep. Ooh, the playtest cards. I haven't seen those. That's tight.
We make scenes in Magic
Oh
sets,
my.
basically a giant painting designed to get cut into smaller cards. In this set in particular, we did this complex scene with Jim Chung and J. David Ramos as colorist, and it has so many characters in it. I literally can't count them. And in the big version of the 9-card scene, we have 2 of our heroes in mid-fight, and then the opposite side of both of those cards fit together and make Miles and Gwen.
Mythic.
We're just trying to pay homage and make beautiful moments for the fans when they're cracking packs to get really excited by.
That's great artwork. It really is. Oh my god.
We like to do fun collectible things. And so we said, okay, we're doing the Marvel Universe. Is there something cool to collect? Something that's hard to collect, but something that's really exciting? And we said there is. And now, an exclusive reveal of the Soul Stone.
Excuse me? Oh, yeah, that's
We're debuting not just one card, but we have multiple variants.
They are powerful cards, as the stones are powerful stones.
We know it doesn't make sense to do just one Infinity Stone. People have certain expectations around being able to get them all and doing something cool with them. We will certainly pay off everybody's expectations in that vein.
Ooh, nice.
Future Flight on Doc Ock.
Oh no. We're working with Marvel on multiple sets, which is extremely exciting. Mary Jane.
Magic and Marvel have this similarity, and it's
Multiple
such a beautiful
sets?
thing to
Oh,
bring them
okay,
together.
okay,
There
let's
are these
keep-
moments
let's
where
good
you're
time to
flipping through a
roll.
comic book,
Okay.
or you're cracking a booster pack, and you have this emotional reaction, like, what is this? What is happening? What's this story? Who is this guy with this giant goopy tongue? Like, you have to show someone else. You have to share that with someone else.
Whatever your favorite Marvel character is, I promise we're getting there. Spider-Man is the beginning, but far, far from the end. Be sure to sling Marvel Spider-Man cards into your decks this September.
Sling them in. Yo, so obviously this looks dope. Like, this is actually crazy. Okay, I've been playing Magic for a long time, like since I was about 13, a kid, and you know they've had lots of collabs and different sets over the years. I would say the word that most sums up how I feel about this is straight up surprise. I did not see this coming at all. Like I said, they had the Final Fantasy collab not even 2 months ago, but it's like, high fantasy, very powerful characters, so on and so forth. When you saw it, it came out of nowhere and it was a surprise, but it also kind of made sense. It's like, oh, okay, it almost seemed like something we would have had earlier, but this was a real surprise and a good surprise. This looks dope. right here on the screen, we have the Amazing Spider-Man card itself. Legendary Creature, Spider, Human Hero. I mean, man, like, yeah. They even threw the Soul Stone in there. See, the Soul Stone and the Infinity Stones in general are objects that are, like, more commensurate with the typical power of Magic cards. So I can definitely see that up there. But the whole thing just looks dope. They have the dual-sided cards for the secret identities, the whoosh, you know, thwip, bang type onomatopoeia from comics. Yeah, I mean, it just looks dope. I haven't even like finished collecting the Final Fantasy cards yet. I'm still working on that. I got a few of those. So, but then this will be out soon enough, and I got to get me some Spider cards. He's a forest, plains, and water. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Man, I'm stoked. Just when you thought things were like kind of cooling down, they're always heating up. And I guess also they have the Spider-Man. They've been doing a lot of, I'll just generously call them reveals lately for the Spider-Man movie. I'm gonna just generously call them that. So they're ramping up for Spider-Man Brand New Day, which is like a year away. You know, that's a hot minute, but you know, I guess you can't get hyped for Spider-Man too early. So that's exactly what's happening here. This is cool. And my man's casually slipped in that this isn't even the final Marvel set that Magic's working on. They're gonna have more collabs coming up. Yo, let's go. An Avengers collab, of course. Doctor Strange, ripe for any sort of Magic collab. Clearly, man, I'm stoked. Like, yeah, this got me pumped. A genuine surprise. So, I think it said it comes out September 25th. I'll look through the card set as usual, see which ones I'm gonna get. I'm definitely gonna get this card, obviously, this Amazing Spider-Man card, the Soul Stone, if they have more Infinity Stones. And I'm stoked, man. I love Magic, obviously Marvel. So this is good. This is real good. And that's it. Yo, stay up. Check out my most recent videos. I did one on Tokon, Marvel Fighting Heroes, just yesterday, actually. So we've got that. They got more gameplay slowly leaking out for that. Evo is going on right now, so they're just they're showing more and more of what the game is about. So check out my video on that. Also, the reaction to the most recent death battle of Deku versus Miles Morales Spider-Man. Great battle. We all can imagine how that would turn out, but the animation was sick. It was highly enjoyable. It was a really good, good showing from Death Battle. And as I always say, stay up. You never ever want to be the other way. Always stay up. And until I see you on the next one, which will be very soon. We're never off the YouTube game. We're always on the YouTube game. That's where you want to be. That's where you got to be. Peace.